What's up guys, and welcome back for some more Glorious Smite. Today, we're doing a request from my Canuck boy, or he's half Canadian at the very least, and yes you are half Canadian, my eyes deal with it. It's just how I see it, it's how you are now, and you're going to have to live with that fact. So he requested Kali in the jungle. Now, I do like jungling, support and solo, my preferred roles. Obviously jungling support because I get to roam, which is always nice, I get to make things happen, which is always nice. And solo because I don't have to worry about having a bad jungle or support, because in mid, even though mid and solo can basically be the same thing, mid you're going to get rotated on a lot, and if the enemies have a good jungle or solo and your team's got a choice jungle or support and you've got a bad jungle or support and you've suddenly found yourself 3v1, it ain't good. So I stick to solo, jungle and support because I get more control and I get more freedom to kind of make things happen, which I prefer. So anyway, Kali in the jungle, her strong points: she's got a good mid game and freaking near unstoppable late game. So near unstoppable late game, great mid game. Problem is the kind of early game. If you're taking on a kind of early game god like a Thanatos, like an Odin jungle, like anything basically strong abilities early game, you're going to struggle a little bit because your abilities, they're okay. They got a buff. That's what makes her kind of kind of an early game now instead of just being bad. She used to be bad. She got a buff to her 2, which you just saw there. And it's a pretty good ability at every stage of the game, it's just not very good for damage early game, which is a key problem. She's also got a really nice stun in her 3, which is good. Also gives protections, I believe, and she gets a heal on her jump, which again is pretty good. So she's got good kit. She has a lot of damage comes from her in-hand from her abilities. Hit the 3 in Loki, hit the 2 in Loki, decent damage, and then the Hert's going to secure it. I do take a lot of minion damage though, but I don't die. I don't think I die. I don't. Awesome, so good stuff there. So her damage, like I said, it's not amazing early game, just because she's more focused on her A's, and her A's aren't great early. But once you get to a certain point in the game, you're golden. Once you get boots and kin size, which is the first thing you're going to go for always, no exceptions, boom, you're Kali. That's you online. Now, by my estimations, you will be looking to get boots kin size between the 9 and 13 minute mark. It depends on a lot of things that could happen. Extra gold furies, extra kills, but that's generally your time frame to get those items. It depends on where you've done. I've never had it earlier than 9 minutes, ever. So if you can do it earlier than that, congratulations. You can farm like a beast, or you can get lots of easy kills. Obviously it depends on the level you play at. But I've never had it later than 14, and I think if it's up to 14 minutes before you really get kin size, you're already really far behind by then probably. It's going to be hard for you. So what I'm doing is basically stealing the buff. I also jumped over the back, because a lot of times mid will have warded at the kind of little corner point near the mid camps. So if I jump over the back, I shouldn't get picked up. Sometimes duo will ward at their own lower half, and if they do, you might get picked up. So again, you want to jump over the back if possible, so you don't get picked up by the wards. They might not have warded, I don't know, but it's something you can do if you get a free kill in solo, because their jungle will normally sit, wait for solo to turn, and this gives you time to go steal farm. It does 2 things: push you ahead of him, but it puts him further behind at the same time, because you got a buff that he otherwise would have got. So it gives you free gold and you denied him gold. So it's actually kind of like a double swing in the gold gap, which is always nice. Like I said, you want to rush the kin size. So like I said, your early game's weak. You focus on AAs. Your AAs aren't going to be there until you get kins. And you don't really have much kill potential. You do, but it's not as high as like say a Thor dunking in, an Odin jumping in, because your abilities aren't as strong as theirs, obviously. But it's still possible. So what I like to focus on is just farming. Now I always say this: when you're jungling, farming is arguably the most important thing. You want to try and split and take waves wherever possible. You want to get as much farm as possible in. You want to basically waste in the jungle as long as possible, to farm as long as possible, before you have to go back, right? I think the best thing is when you can go back and instantly buy boots. Then go back again, instantly get stage 2 of kins, and then go back again, instantly stage 3 of kins. Obviously, it's quite a big gap between 2 and 3. In fact, stage 3 is obviously more expensive than going to stage 2, by quite a bit. So, I think it's 50% more expensive, so you've got quite a big gap. And if I see that, I was about to go back, but I realised, I'm so close to boots, the small camps are up and blue buff's about to come up. I can go there, and then I will have enough for boots, with luck, which means I can straight get boots, which means I've actually got an opportunity to kill someone, because boots gives attack speed, it gives penetration, it gives them move speed. So that gives me the possibility to kill someone. Now, when you're doing all this hardcore farming, which you really want to do, and it doesn't mean just get all your buff camps, split lanes whenever possible. I came over to do the mid because I saw he might have died there. I'm like, I better go help him, I don't want him feeding. But he's doing okay, he's doing okay. That's just something you've got to keep an eye on. You don't want your team to feed, but at the same time, you want to farm, so you want to have faith in them that they're not going to die. That's what it is. You want to farm more than gank, unless you're positive you can get a kill, but at the same time you do not want your bad teammate to die. So if he's bad, like I've got the funny feeling Janus is pretty bad. The Zeus seems pretty strong, and so does the Hercules, but the Janus seems like the bad player. You always get at least one bad player. Mine is usually in solo or duo, and if it's in duo it's the worst place to have it, because it means basically two people are going to be forced to lose. But mid is the weak player here. I always say abandon dead lanes, because you're very rarely going to get anything done, because every time you go for a kill or you see an opportunity and he's nearby, he might not react fast enough because he's not a good player. Whereas in other lanes they are, and if you get the other lanes ahead and they win their lane, they can rotate and help you. I saw the Loki going hard, I went, okay, I'm going to overhelp this guy. This guy's my good guy, I want him to do well. He's just on the Loki, as you do, because Loki did ult him there, and his ult is down. So I know I can push up here quite safely, and I know the Hercules is going to back, so I'm going to hold his lane. Because I like the Hercules. Hercules, the back of my hand is, he's the good player. He's the good player. The Loki ult is down, and if I can force the Loki back while I take this wave, at some point, so look, I'm wanting to force him back. I'm going to go for 3. Actually hits, he was nearby, it was to be expected. I get some decent damage, and if that's enough to force him back, then that means the Hercules is going to show up and basically be compensated for his missed wave, because the Loki's also going to be forced to back. So it's pretty good. It's not basically forcing someone's back nearly as a kill. You don't get anything for it, but you're denying him something because he's losing out in farm. So it's a it's a small win. That's the way to look at it. Anyway, he's complaining that he needs ganks. I'm not going to give ganks very often. Like I said earlier, I'm relying on my team to not die and just let me farm. It's hard to ask. You still need to be there, you still need to show yourself, but at the same time you should be able to expect your team to not feed, not die. Janus is safe in lane, he can basically one-shot it, so there's no reason for him to really risk by coming out and try to play the poke wars. He doesn't need to do that. It's something he doesn't need to do. So when you see him do that, you're kind of like, yeah, this guy's not very good. Either way, I think the enemy jungle is quite weak, so I've got the ward for counter jungling. Basically, I'm going to ward their buffs, keep an eye on them, and when they go up, I'm going to try and steal them. Because again, T seems in the back of my head like the weak player. Always try and kind of like scope out your opponents. Who's the weak player, who's the strong player? If you find out who the weak player is, you're going to try and focus on for free gold. And if whoever's the strong player is, you're going to try and avoid them. Because obviously you want to get further ahead. If you can get ahead of them, then go kill the good player. Because if their best players are like behind as well, the game's basically over and you win. So I got a free kill there against Alcon because I think he's one of the weaker players. I've warded his speed, so when it pops up, I can go take it. This isn't something I always recommend, but it's something you can do. And again, I noticed, I can nearly get Ken's stage 2, but I can't quite get it yet. So I'm going to go over and look and get something. And that's pretty good. That's what I like to see. And the back has got revenge for the Janus kill. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to do much at the start. I know it seems kind of bad and it's kind of like wrong. You're in jungle, you're there to gank people, go gank people. I'm Kali, it's not... Yeah, look, he's looking for excuses to blame someone, so he's trying to get the team on his side. Did Kali gank a lane? Yeah. Kali get first blood for the Hurricanes though. So yeah, I just basically call him out on it. Stop trying to blame me, because you can't hold a lane. It's simple. He's looking for to blame someone because he's having a bad game. And he's trying to get people on his side by saying, has he ganked anyone yet? No, has he ganked me? Has he ganked anyone? Like I said, he's looking for someone to blame. But yeah, it's easy to see through it, so it's just, you know what, dude, you're on your own. Solo's well warded. I warded the enemy speed. Duo's well warded. The only place that isn't warded is mid, and he's the one complaining, which makes sense. But he's got a point. I've not really done much, but again, that's kind of the objective here. I just want to farm up to a certain point where I feel I can get kills. As long as I don't fall behind their jungle at any point, I'm good. I killed their jungle in a straight 1v1. That's good. I did take both mid camps, I believe. I've taken his red. Basically, I'm keeping their jungle behind and putting me ahead. So when I get to that point where I get my kin size, I'm golden. That's it. That's all I'm looking for. And again, the ward putting in work. I see that Dao Kong's in mid. I see that his speed bus up. I see that my hog's up. And I can take it. Again, giving me gold that he doesn't get. Puts me ahead. I know he's behind me. Maybe I could turn around and fight, but I'm just so happy that I got his buff that I don't care. It's a small victory. Like, these aren't kills, but you don't need to look for kills. Kills, the KD screen is not that important. What's important is what you do in the game. Not dying, taking buffs, taking enemy buffs, taking objectives. These things don't get marked down in your KDA, but they mean a lot. They can help put your team ahead. It's a small victory. Same as that Loki thing where I forced him back. That's not on the KDE screen. Get Rex on. So that thing doesn't go on the KDE screen, but it's a big thing. It put the Hercules kind of back to even, and if he'd landed that, he'd probably get a kill. So yeah, that sort of sucks. Again, I don't expect much from him. That was just kind of coincidence. Then they decided to drop a bomb on me. I wasn't having that, so I decided to drop Kali on him. You drop a bombs, I drop Kali. So again, back to square one. Farm. The one also gives you 15% of your HP back if you land it, I believe. So yeah, it's pretty good. Gives you a nice little heal. I don't know the Kwong's there, but I know his HP is a little bit higher than mine. By a little bit, I mean a lot. But I do have my ult. If I ult and he ults me, he can still drag me up, I believe. But I believe I won't die. I did hit him with the poison, so he's revealed out his stealth. Nice portal by the Yans, fair enough. I nearly fell for it as well. But this looks like a kill. And this is my mark. You see the HP, I get extra gold, I get extra XP. It's pretty good. And of course, like I said, you get extra pen against your target as well. Did I say that? That's our passive anyway. 80% HP back. If you kill your target, you get extra XP, extra gold, and you get 10 pen plus 1 per level. So you get quite a lot of pen. I think that's what it is anyway. So I'm forced to ult. I do hit them all with the 2. And decide, nah, I'm out. I could probably jump on them stun, but I feel like I've done enough. I feel the team can clean up. And full credit to them, the team clean up. They clean up hard. And I get a kill. And they're going to go take the Gold Fury. Perfect. They're all alive, so they don't need me. And I don't provide anything. Now, if I'm there, it's just a greed thing. Like, if Loki's in the area and I'm nearby looking to get that free assist, I'm probably going to die and spam help, even though it's my own fault. You know, people get that reference. So, yeah, I'm not interested in that fight. That's not my fight. I'm just going to go back to farming. There's 2 buffs here. The Gold Fury is guaranteed to go down. It went down. Then if I get these 2 buffs, I should have enough for Kins. Pretty good time as well. Not amazing timing because I've not been getting very many kills, but good timing nonetheless. I should have it before 12 minutes, which I think is pretty impressive still, because it's a 3,050 aim, I believe. So it's quite expensive. Like I said, farms are important, especially in this god, but once you get that Kin size, you're online. There's no reason to be fearful anymore. You're more than likely to get kills, so you got a lot of extra damage now, which is really good. I'm just waiting for the Hercules to catch up so we can split. I've got Boombas, so it's good. Like I said, I like the Herc. So yeah, I'm looking good. Kin size is online. Perfect. That is you, full power, 11.5 minutes, feeling good. And that's with mana pots and wards. And again, you can see the mana pot, the ward put and ward. Could go with the speed buff. So mid died, not even surprised. That Kwong is pretty OP though. Need to admit, the dragon looks pretty cool, but look how much distance it covers. What the hell? It just seems a bit much. Like, it seems like further than the Thor ult. It might not be, but it seems at least close. And that's just like the secondary part of the ultimate. So it's a bit of a joke. Either way, speed buff, gotta go get it. This is one of the most important things in a jungle, not just clearing out your camps, but being on time for them. Not, that camp will be up 30 seconds, I'll go wait early. Or, that camp will be up, you know, that camp's been up for 5 minutes, I'll go get it now. No, that camp's about to pop, you start heading to it. You want to get it as soon as you can, so it goes down as soon as you can. I do see that, I'm tempted. I got the 3, no, the 3 was delayed, it's got an instant cast, and let me say this right now, I spammed that. I pressed that like a madman. It wouldn't go off. I don't know why it didn't go off, maybe there's a reason for it. But I kid you not, I pushed that like a madman, because that was a free kill. It got away. But I got the buff, so again, it's a small victory. Like I said, small victories, if you get enough small victories, you have to have a big victory, but they won't be on the KDE, you won't see them. Nobody appreciates them. But the victories nonetheless. Didn't even say thanks, I went and got him the red. And again, splitting the wave. It's not going to kill them, but it means I'll hit most of them. It means I'll still get the gold, as you can see, the gold's ticking. And yep, the Hercules knows what I know. I want that speed buff. I put a ward down on it again, just to keep it up, but that's good. Like I said, I like the Hercules. Seems to know he's down. Plus he's Hercules. Hercules pretty good to hear. I know Loki's in there, but I'm not really scared. I want to fight this. I really do. I feel we can take it. Yeah. Like, it's a Kali and a Hercules. It's a beast team. And okay, you could argue Loki counters Kali. No. I'm not letting this go. I want this. Who's my target? It's Loki, of course, that makes sense. Oh, he pushes them away and then he takes my target. It doesn't really matter, I get 2, but I mean, it hurts my feelings that happened. But, you know, it just hurts a little bit. I would have got the kill if the jump landed on him, I think. But he took it. It's not that bad, he gets extra kills, but it's the target. You want to give the target to the Kali, because like I said, you get extra XP and extra gold's worth more to her. So yeah, that would have been awesome, but hey, he got kills. We made shit happen. Basically, I was the front line and he was the cleaner up, you know. Like, instead of him going on first damage, I come in and clear up. It was, I'll jump in first and he cleans up. I've got that kind of dive in head first mentality. And again, the 2 and the 3 are rolling into the cast. It's just, I prefer it that way. Yeah, and why not? Let's take the tower. Yeah. I don't think he needs me to take it. Maybe I should have stayed, but what you gonna do? So yeah, I don't like Talisman. I don't think it's worth getting. I usually go Assay, Witchblade, Executioners, And then the last item is basically up to you. Why did I get Witchblade? Oh, because there's an Ao Kuang and a Loki, physical defense for the Loki, and the attack speed reduction for the Ao Kuang, so it's not a lot of work. Plus it gives me attack speed and move speed, which is very, very good. So yeah, Witchblade, Assay, Kins, Executioners is very good. And the last item can be Magi's, it can be a Deathbringer, it can be a lot of items. But that's kind of like, you don't need crit in this god. I know a lot of people I see people build like Kins and get like Rage and Deathbringer, it's like, why? She doesn't need crit, she just needs attack speed, and she'll wreck people. I just like a little bit of lifesteal, so I see the bad guy, but like he does land his shit though, credit to him, he landed his shit. I went to save him, see, even though I think he's bad, I don't hold grudges, so I just get in there. He's still on my team, as long as you're my team, we're here together. Either way, the damage is good, but my 3's on cooldown. I've seen some people build Jotun's Wrath. It's pretty good, that could also be the last item, because it gives you cooldown, which is pretty sweet, and it increases your mana pool, which is good. I decided to go for the kill. He does get the beads off, but I just don't like for it. The problem here is, there's minions. They're actually kicking my ass a little bit. But we clean up, I get a kill, which is good. And I see there's buffs up. I like buffs, buffs are good, blue and red. Again, we had the important things to do there, get a kill, get a tower. But as soon as that's done, I'm not buying, even though I'm at low HP. I'm not buying, I'm straight into the farm. Get it as soon as I can, then go back later. Plus I'll get HP off it, as you can see. And again, I'm waiting on Hercules to split the big minion. The big minion is the important one. If you're in jungle or solo or whatever, and you see someone Boombas is nearby, let it get split. The passive of Boombas is you get full gold on jungle camps no matter what. So even if it's like your full team there, you still get full gold on it. So it's beneficial to split. However, I noticed something there, because it didn't die immediately. He didn't take aggro. I wanted to keep moving on and on and on, so I'm actually going to lose 65 gold on that. I realised that when he's sitting there for such a long ass time. It kind of sucks. Like, it's just one of those kind of see I didn't get gold. It's one of those kind of higher level things. It's like, you expect someone to just take it so you can keep moving. And they didn't. Which kind of sucks. So I lost a little bit of gold there. But like I said, I didn't really expect much from him in the first place. And yes, again, Zeus ADC, which is awesome to see. Because Zeus is really, really strong. People just underestimate him because I lost his stun. He's still really strong. That bounce shit is still OP. His passive's still freaking phenomenal. Go read that passive. It is. It's beast. It's just so freaking strong. So either way, yeah, I'm looking for. Can I get anything stage 2? No. It's just one of those things like, what the hell do I want? I can't get anything stage 2. Stage 2 I want. And yeah, that's just what I'm waiting on. I'm looking at the build, I'm looking at what enemies I've got to try and counter it. Again, which plays good against Ao Kuang? I know it's physical defense, but it's the aura, it's good. Yeah, so I'm just going to get sprints too, which makes sense. Sprint's good, because I'm not going to get Fatalis. I don't like Fatalis on Kali. I kind of think Fatalis is a bit overrated on Bakasura and Kali. I don't think they need it. Freya, yes. Ao Kuang, he doesn't need it either, but you can get it on him. This is because, you know, mages generally don't have as much attack speed items. You do. You've got a lot more attack speed items. Get on that. Anyway, Jans actually lands his ult. It's pretty sweet. It looks like a dead Bacchus. I might be able to take it. I do take it, which is nice. It's shit I like to see. So yeah, the team's putting a lot of work for a bunch of randos. They're doing good. They're my bunch of randos. Oh, that's his ult as well. I thought that was just a one-way portal. If I thought it was an ult, I'd have jumped through that. That was good by Hercules too. He spotted that, correct to him again. Because, you know, it's like, oh, there's a weak Agni. Let's go, 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 go. But yeah, it wasn't to be. So anyway, we get another tower. We've got 4 dead. It's like, we can take the Fire Giant. And to be fair, everyone mid, I should have went mid with him, but the reason I called, you know what, the reason I called Fire Giant, because I wanted the speed buff, and it's on the way. It's like, oh, I'll take the speed buff. Of course, maybe I could have got the Phoenix, then came back and got it, but there's just something satisfying about taking the enemy jungler's speed buff. Like, that's the main buff they want, especially in Ao Kuang. So I'm just too farm focused that I lose sight sometimes of the objectives. Like, I should have stayed in mid. Okay, they're all respawn very, very soon, but I think we could have got it if I was there. Would it have been close? Of course, but I think we could have got it. I make it in time for the mid camps left as well. With someone at the Gold Fury, but the enemy team's about to show up. You know Bacchus wants to jump in, belly flop, hog it. You know he wants to do that. That's what Bacchus does. I'm like, huh, an Apollo, that's a free kill. He beats though, and I still do my 3 because it's like, it's in my head. Either way he sprints, and I sprint, I go, fuck, I'm just going to keep ult and take a kill. I probably didn't need to ult, it was just for the AoE damage so he dies, because sprint beats sprint. Of course I've got speed buff and well, I don't have Witchblade yet, but I've got speed buff, so I maybe could have still got him, but why take risks? Plus it was really bad for me to on the instinct push 3, 2-3, instead of going 2. He beats, I should just waited. Like I do that with Fenrir ults, I wait, people will instinctively beats or Aegis. People do this as well, like against Ninja 3, and the instinct is to wait. And it's actually kind of funny. Sometimes if the Ninja player's pretty good, this play this on him. He'll go 3, and sometimes he won't ult, and sometimes he won't beads, and we'll just look at each other. Like, he expected me to beads and try to bait it out, and I expected him to wait on it, and I was baiting him out his weight, and it's just kind of weird. It does happen. So here we're going to see me slowly take the Gold Fury. Sure, I move fast, but I'm going to take it slowly. Slow and steady. There's a blue buff I want to be a part of at the left, the blue buff at the right's nearly up, but goddamn it, I want to Gold Fury. So we're just slowly taking. I don't think anyone expects me to do this, but we do it, we get it. Of course, Assy makes that all possible, and the great attack speed. Blue buff's up, blue buff at right, I'm going to miss those of things, but I can get this though, which is okay. I got the Gold Fury as well, so I mean, we can't complain too much. I can see Hercules, yeah, I know I've missed that. I think, okay, that's it, it's gone. Is there anything about the spot? That spot spawn. I'm just kind of looking out for it, I'm like, nope, nothing, okay, let's go back. Straight by Witchblade, feeling good. Sprint 3, feeling good. Like I said, after this, Executioners, and then the last item is basically up to you. She doesn't need crit, but with all that attack speed, you can put a Death Bringer on it. Yes, Death Bringer, not Rage. Just when you do crit, it's just like a big chunk. Or you, and the more power, I guess. But really, she doesn't need it. And here I go, oh yeah, right, I might forget the passive when I did a video. I better put it up so people can read it. If you guys can read it. Obviously, the quality's a bit reduced because YouTube reduces the quality. Yes, YouTube does that as well. So I render it once, then YouTube renders it again. That's right, I only render once now. I used to render twice. Figured out a new way to keep the quality up a little bit without really, you know, without really hurting the file size, without making it too big. If I had better internet, people, I would stream, and I would upload in better quality. But better internet costs an extra 20 quid, or 22 quid, or 24 quid, or whatever it is, per month, and I can't quite make that. If I could, I would. Oh, I didn't want to do that! Damn you, Yanis! I saw Al Kwong, and I really wanted Al Kwong, and I just get pulled through the portal. I wanted Al Kwong. I'll take Bacchus though. I mean, I'll take Bacchus. He dodges the hurt, but he doesn't dodge me. And he dies. So yeah, that's always nice. So yeah, I didn't get what I wanted, but we all know what it's like. We've walked past the portal before, and it just kind of goes loop, and you get pulled from it. Like, no, I nearly had a kill. Damn it! He didn't do it on purpose. It was just there, and I just happened to be in the area, and yeah, bad things happen. So yeah, ooh, 2 people. I do hit the 2. I do hit the 3. Try to get that last kill, and Mr. Camille Tech actually takes the kill, and they go, yeah, I'm skipping. Probably like, oh, I get killed by nothing. You get killed by Mystical Whale. So we went 8-0-8, but we hit the highest farm, which is the most important thing in any game ever to be farmed. So yeah, Kali, Zeus ADCOP, yeah, he put in a good performance. Zeus is still really strong. It's something people seem to just forget. It's just that he's not very safe because everyone yeah, so no one ever uses this shit. I give it a 2. I felt the enemies are a bit weak, which is what I'm going to say. That's right, even when I have a bad game because the enemies are a bit weak, I will still comment on that. Because I want balance. Balance is good. So yeah, anyways, this is Kelly, bit weak early game, focus on farm, strong mid game, and then just get stronger and stronger throughout. Attack speed is all you really need. Ken's is OP, get it on her, special on her, and that's pretty much everything. So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed this, thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you all next time.